Okay, so we're gonna start with our flow. We're gonna have a nice dynamic warm up and open up the hips and the legs. So I'm standing at the edge of my mat. My feet are about shoulder width apart. My toes are straight. I'm gonna take a nice deep breath, inhale through my nose. And exhale, I'm gonna let my chin fall forward, followed by my head, my neck. I'm rounding my shoulders, pulling my navel in, rounding my spine. Think of like a bent straw. My knees are soft. My head is hanging loose. My arms are relaxed like a wet noodle. I'm just gonna hang loose here for just a second. And then we're gonna take a nice deep breath. And look at your stomach. Exhale, roll it up. One vertebrae at a time. Do not rush this. Good spinal articulation. Take your time. And come up. Woo, that feels good. Okay, we're gonna do that again. Deep breath. Exhale, chin, head, neck, round those shoulders. Pull that belly button in. Get all that tension out of your head, your neck, your shoulders. Let the blood flow to your brain. That's actually good. We're not gonna be here too long. Take your time, knees soft. This time, you're gonna walk your hands to the other edge of the mat. We're gonna be in a high plank position. Hands are about shoulder width apart, back flat. Okay, I'm on the balls of my feet. Now I'm gonna shift my hips up to the ceiling or sky, wherever you're working out. And then from here, really rest the head, open up the shoulders, push through the hips. If you need to shift your hands back a little bit or bend your knees, that's fine. Go ahead and pedal with your feet alternating. And if you're new or if this is your first time working with us or even if you're a beginner to exercise, welcome. Take your time. Do not feel like you have to rush. Listen to your body. Okay, if something's not working out, you can skip it. You can comment and ask questions. I would love to help. Both heels down. Now from here, you're gonna take your right foot, step through towards both hands, in between both, and I'm gonna drop my left leg as if I'm in a proposal position. I'm gonna tuck, posterior tilt, tuck my hips under. I'm squeezing my butt gently, my left butt cheek. I'm pulling in my navel, and now I'm gonna lunge it forward, stretching the hip flexor of the left thigh, left arm up, fingertips down on the right, and I'm gently just turning towards that right knee, and I'm coming out of it. Belly button in, squeeze that butt cheek, and bring it through. One more time, smooth, fluid, take your time. Now from here, I'm gonna go back, and I'm gonna lengthen my right leg. I'm sitting on my left hip. Relax the shoulders, stretching the hamstring of the right leg, that back thigh muscle. Deep, slow breaths, waking up the muscles. We're not holding it too long. Coming forward again into that proposal position. Now from here, I'm gonna put my hands on the floor and I'm gonna help my front leg drop gently into a pigeon position. I'm gonna slide that left leg back a little bit. Now I can be here or I can come down. Position to what feels good for you. We're opening up that outer hip butt thigh area, and so this can be a little intense, especially if it's your first time. That is normal. So kind of see where you're at. With that left hand, if that's okay, grab that left ankle, pull it in. We're gonna stretch the top quad. Deep, slow breath. I would love to hear when you're doing this workout, whether before work or after work or in between classes, or maybe you're traveling or on vacation, and slowly let that leg go. Both hands are gonna be on the floor. I'm gonna get that leg out slowly back into that high plank. I'm gonna push up into a downward dog position, hips up, relax the head. My hands are about shoulder width apart, pushing through the shoulders. Pedal the feet, alternating, stretching the calf, and drop both heels. When you're ready, left leg is gonna step through. I promise you this gets easier each time. That proposal position, half kneeling, tuck your hips, tighten your glutes, tighten your abs. Now you're gonna bring it forward. Lift the right arm up this time. I'm turning towards the left knee now and slowly come out of it. Bringing it forward, lunging, pulling in that navel. Come out of it. We're gonna do that again. And relax. I'm gonna sit back on my heels. I'm gonna lengthen that front leg and stretch that hamstring, relax the shoulders. Breathe. This feels so good to take care of your body. Come forward. My hands are going to be on the floor. I'm going to let that front leg drop. You may see that one leg is tighter. That's okay. That's why we're doing one at a time, stretching. So you can stay in this pigeon pose, either on your hands, you can drop to your forearms, whatever feels good for you. If you want to take it a step further and stretch that back quad, go ahead and grab that ankle. I remember when this used to really be stiff for me, and it's so much better. I promise it gets better with each workout. Deep, slow breath. Relax the shoulders. They tend to go up into our ears when we feel some tension or we're doing something new. So just shake them out a little bit. Slowly come out of that. Both hands down. I'm going to slowly take that leg out, back into that high plank, and then going up into a downward dog, pushing the hips up. Pedal the feet again. Stretch those calves. They tend to get ignored. Good thing to stretch, especially if you're wearing heels or walking a lot. Both heels down. Now take your time. You're going to walk your hands to your feet. Bend your knees if you need to. Hang loose for just a second. Back rounded, head relaxed, shoulders relaxed. Now roll it up. One vertebrae at a time. Okay. So we're going to be starting on the ground. Each exercise we do today is 30 seconds to a minute. I do want to show you the first one before we get started. So I'm laying on my back, nice and flat. We're going to be really working inner thigh, outer thigh, quads, hamstrings, glutes today. Shoulders down and back. My leg is straight. I can keep it here neutral throughout this exercise, or I can slightly turn, external rotation. So we are going to be lengthening, toning, and sculpting. We're going to go down and up for a little bit. We're going to go out and in, and we're going to do leg circles, working within your range. All right? We're going to get started in just a few moments. In 3, 2, 1. Let's get my timer going, and here we go. I love it when my timer doesn't start when I want it to. Point the toes and bring it up. So my shoulders are down and back, pointing, flexing. Point the toes, exhale up. Minimizing the movement in the spine, connecting your breath to the movement. Exhale, push through that heel. Now, if this is too much, you can bend the opposite leg. You want to make sure the back is not arching too much, okay? Nice job. From here, you're going to go out. Exhale, pull it in. Now I have my leg externally rotated out and bring it in. Inhale, open. Exhale. My leg is about 90 degrees from my hip. Exhale. Woo-wee. Lengthen the leg. We're stretching, but we're also toning. Now from here, you're going to do a leg circle. Just a couple. One more, and we're gonna switch to the opposite leg. Lengthen it up, lower, and lift. Point the toe, and lift. So this is round one. Good job. Now for this one, it's easier on this side. Isn't that interesting? But we're working both. Push through that heel. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Now from here, we're going to open and close. Lengthen that leg, lengthening the quad, working the quad, inner thigh, outer thigh. As I open, don't let your opposite hip lift off. So this is where the abs come in. Exhale. Now from here, we're gonna do a couple more and go into our circles. Find the range of motion that works for you where you're not rocking too much in the spine. So we are working the deeper core muscles. I'm going into that leg circle, working the smaller, deeper muscles of the hip. Exhale, find the range that works for you. One more, and relax. We're gonna do that. We're gonna shake it out. We're gonna turn over onto all fours. So here, we're on all fours, hands and knees shoulder width apart, and we're gonna bring the left leg up into a donkey kick. smooth and controlled. So we're working in that front and back motion, the sagittal plane, waking up the glutes. Now from here, we're gonna wake up the side glutes and outer thigh a little bit more. We're gonna fire hydrant open and close. Open, close. Without leaning, lift the knee up, bring it down. Up, bring it down. If you're leaning, reduce the range. Here we go, hold it up, kick it out, lengthen those muscles, bring it in, woo, back down. So fire hydrant, add the kick, bring it in, and back down. Good job, keep your spine straight, trying to not lean to the side, and relax. We're gonna do the same thing on the opposite side now. So we're on all fours, hands and knees about shoulder width apart, starting with the donkey kick. And you can add weight if you want to, totally optional. The weight would be behind the knee. So again, I'm coming up and down or forward and back. That's that sagittal plane. That's the plane that we use or we're in when we walk forward and back or go up and down the stairs. So this could be, it should be easier, but we also can move side to side, right? So we are going to do that right now with that fire hydrant lift. Now we're working in that frontal plane, getting the muscles to the side of our body. Those help us with stability, with balance, right? When we're standing on one leg. Now we're gonna lengthen and tone a little bit more. Lengthen that leg, bring it in and down. Here we go. Up, lengthen, hold for a second or two, bring it in and down. Great job, keep going. Bring it in and down. Keep going, guys. And relax. From here, I am gonna use the wall. We're gonna go into a wall sit. Feet about hip width apart, or shoulder width apart, I should say. You're gonna slide down. Your knee is over the ankle, shoulders down and back. Now your back may want to arch, don't let it. So posterior pelvic tilt, tighten the abs, shoulders down and back, and breathe. Exhale. So we're waking up the entire thigh. We're also getting the deeper muscles of our core, right? That transverse abdominis, our pelvic floor, working our posture here. We're already halfway through this exercise. You're doing awesome. You are stronger than you think. If you need to come up a little bit, that's totally fine. Keep going. You guys are doing great. We have about 15 seconds. And then the next exercises we're gonna continue to be in that standing position. Man, my back really wants to arch, but I'm not gonna let it. For the next exercise, we're gonna be in a side lunge. Great job. Okay, so have a chair, something that you may need to hold for balance. I'm in a side lunge to my right and push off. So I'm gonna turn so you can see my hips and glutes go back, and then I push off. So I feel the weight of my body on my heel of my foot, not the forefoot. My knee should not be passing my toes. I'm sitting into it, okay? So we're gonna be here on that right leg for about 30 seconds. Again, if you need a chair or something to hold on to, because we are moving in the side-to-side plane, which I know can be challenging, but it's good to work, especially to strengthen and challenge your balance. Switch legs. So I'm gonna go to the left and push off. Here you can add your weight. If you're used to doing this, go grab that dumbbell, whatever you're using, kettlebell at home, and add that weight. Chest stays elevated, chest stays up, shoulders down and back. After this, we're gonna be in that static position. We're gonna challenge our balance and also our flexibility just a little bit. It's a static lunge into a leg lift. So I'm gonna split my stance. Okay, you don't want it to be too narrow because that can hurt your knee. Nice and wide, hold on to something if you need. Static lunge, come up, leg lift. Take your time, especially if this is the first time that you've done this. If it's not and you want to add that weight, go ahead and grab it. So I'm lunging, lift, lunge, lift. Lengthening that leg as I lift, getting my glutes a little bit more. Focusing on the movement. Don't worry about the speed. switch sides. I'm gonna turn, nice, wide stance, come down and up. If you need to hold on to something to help with your balance, do it. Lengthen, down, lift it up. You guys are doing great. Woo! Working the legs today, working our balance because that's important. Our control. Last one, and relax. Okay, from here, wide stance, toes out, knees following the toes, sumo squat, and come up. Inner thigh, outer thigh, chest up, shoulders down and back. Sink into it, come right up, down. You got this. Now, we're gonna add a heel raise if that's okay. I'm gonna come up, lift the heels, back down. Again, use that chair or something to support you for your balance. We have about 30 seconds, give or take. Good job. Good job. Down and up. Now, we're gonna add a cadence. So you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, up, heel raise. 1, 2, 3, lengthen, up, back down. 1, 2, woo, and up. Come on, down, 2, 3, and up. Ooh, I lost my balance there, that's okay. 2, 3. So yes, we're working the larger muscles, but we're also working those small, deep stabilizing muscles, and relax. Okay, from here, we have a side kick hold. Hold on to that chair, or whatever you need. You're coming up, bring that knee up, kind of like the fire hydrant, and you're gonna kick. Again, I'm pretending like I'm holding on to something. We're isolating those muscles in the leg and the hip. I have one leg moving and one leg that is statically working so that I don't fall over. As we age, our balance, we're gonna switch legs, is one of the things that we see change, right? So it's important to challenge yourself. Pretend like you're holding on to something, lengthen. Good job. Lengthen that leg, that fire hydrant. Total leg right here. You got this. Come on, we're focused, we're strong, we're determined. Come on, you got it. We're almost done. Don't lose it, don't lose it. And relax. We're gonna finish this round with a wall sit. Shoulders down and back. Slide it down. Belly button pulled in. And breathe, breathe, breathe. Good job. Now, we're gonna challenge ourselves just a little bit. Make sure the knee is over the ankle, belly button pulled in, shoulders down and back. Finding the angle that works for you first, right? Connecting your breath with each exhalation, tightening the abs. Now let's get the arms to move. Exhale. Good. Come on. We're already about halfway done with this one. A few more this way. That up and down movement is that sagittal plane, which we're used to. Now we're gonna go around the world. You got this, you're focused. You got strong legs, great flexibility, great balance. Good job. Most important, strong mindset. An I can mindset, I will mindset. Good job, catch your breath, get some water. That is the end of round one. That's where you're stopping today. Great job, I will see you tomorrow. Stay hydrated, stretch out. If you're hanging with me, get some water. You have already been introduced to some of the exercises. We're gonna go through them again, starting on the mat with our leg series on the mat, going up and down, in and out, and circles. And we're gonna be starting in 3, 2, 1, here we go. Lengthen down, pull it up. Palms up, shoulders down and back. Inhale, exhale. Good job. Inhale, exhale. Try the best you can to keep the leg straight, the one that's moving. If the opposite leg is hard to keep it straight, you can bend it open and shut. Now I have my toe pointed, my leg is slightly externally rotated, gets a little bit more inner thigh. You're doing great. Breathe in and exhale. Note how my hands, my arms want to tense up. Try to keep your palms up if you can. From here, leg circles around. Exhale up. We're gonna do these a little bit longer this time. Inhale, exhale up. Good job. Lengthen your leg. Flexibility is part of our wellness. We're gonna switch, okay? Shoulders down and back. Pull that knee, opposite knee in, lengthen. Point the toe lower. Exhale left. Point it lower. Exhale. There should be a natural curve to the low back, but you should not be arching too much. If you feel like you're arching too much, you should not feel this in your low back at all. You can bend the opposite knee to help you out. Lengthen that leg. Woo, okay, in and out. Toe pointed, externally rotated. Inhale, exhale, bring it in. Lengthen, exhale. So this is a little bit harder, right? I'm moving away from the midline of my body. Breathe in. As I move away, I'm tightening my abs. I'm focused on what I'm doing and pull it up. You guys are doing great. We're gonna go into the circles. Pull up. Find the range of motion of that circle that works for you. You should not have too much rocking in the torso. And exhale up. Lengthen that leg. Inhale, open. Exhale, pull it up. And relax. We're gonna get on all fours. We have our donkey kicks, our fire hydrants, and then our lengthens from there. So hands and knees, shoulder width apart, back neutral, donkey kick first, up and down. My knee is staying bent. The movement is in the hip. Good job. We're doing each one for about 15 to 20 seconds. This one should be a little bit easier. This is that sagittal plane. Now we're gonna open away. Lower, open, lower. Open without leaning, right? We're still engaging our abs. Good job. Find the tempo that works for you. Again, you can add your weight with these behind the knee. I'm so glad you're here. Now, kick it out, bring it in and down. Give your body and mind the opportunity to learn. It takes time and practice, meaning working out, right? Lengthen that leg, bring it down. Same thing, we're gonna switch legs. You don't have to turn, I'm turning. For the video purposes, hands and knees shoulder width apart, don't arch, don't round, flat back. And here we go, donkey kick. Exhale. Nice job. Working the glutes here, also working the thighs. Really working the core, right? Our abs, our hips, our glutes, our low back. Our back is actually engaging to keep us stable. Now we're gonna open, away, lower. Open, lower, good job. So some of the exercises today were on our back, some on all fours, finishing with standing. You didn't think we were gonna work our balance today, did you? Here we go, keep it up. Lengthen, bring it in and down. It's really important to do standing exercises as well, especially standing on one leg. Helps the foot, the ankle, and all those smaller muscles around our joints to be engaged, to stabilize, so they know what to do if you lose your balance at any point. And relax. Okay, what we got next? We got a wall sit, baby. Feet about shoulder width apart. Come on, bring it down. Find that angle that works for you. Challenge yourself, right? But know your limits. If you need to pop up and come up, that's fine. Don't let your knees pass your toes. Breathe through your nose and exhale. Keep that belly button pulled in. Deep abdominal muscles engaged here. You're doing great. Oh, baby. Feel those quads. Deep core. Great posture. We want good posture, right? We don't want to be slouched and slumped and sinking. No, we want a nice, strong spine, right? We want to walk proud and confident. All right, let's get the arms. Nice, come on. Why are we doing the arms? A couple of reasons. One, it really helps us to focus on our core, but also it's a nice little distraction. Woo, come on. Around the world. Good job, belly button stays pulled in. Don't let your back arch. We're almost done, just a few seconds. Then we got our side lunge. Good job. Okay, side lunge. Remember, hips and glutes go back. Okay, here we go. Right leg, I shift, sit into it, push off. Have something to hold on to. We're just doing the right leg right now. We'll be here for about 30 seconds. Yes, we're timing, but don't worry about the time. Focus more on learning. Focus more on the new movement patterns, the muscles waking up, your balance, knowing where you are in space. That's important. You got this. Couple more. And again, if this is too easy, add the weight. So a few ways to make this more challenging. You can go faster and do more within the allotted time, and or you can add the weight, right? Here we go. And push off. Good job. After this, we're gonna challenge our balance a little bit more with a static stance. So I like working in this frontal plane. Wake up the glute medius, thighs a little bit more, glutes a little bit more. Now we're gonna be in that static position. So I'm gonna turn, nice wide stance. Hands on my hips. You can grab your weight if you want. Static lunge, lift. So when I lift, I am leaning forward to put more of my body weight on the front leg. So if you need to grab that chair, go ahead. Or the wall, or your dresser, your desk. Leg lengthen. Engage those glutes. Anytime we can get those glutes to engage, I'm all about that posterior chain. We're gonna switch sides. Here we go. Down and up. Take your time. Your brain is working here. That's a good thing. Exercise really helps that hippocampus, prefrontal lobe. Come on, almost there. Helps us with stress, right? Woo! All right, next exercise, toes pointed out. Wide stance. Okay, we have that sumo squat. Down and up. My knees are in line with my ankle, my toe, and I come up. Nice and smooth. Allow your body to get acquainted with this movement. You can speed it up. You can add the weight. Now, if you're ready, let's add that heel raise up. Come on. Good job. Now, there's more cadence. 1, 2, 3, up. Allow yourself to hold that heel raise. 1, 2, 3, up. On the first 2 to 3 toes. If you fall back, adjust, come down. 2, 3, come on, load it. Load, 2, 3, lengthen. Come on, load, 2, 3, up. Come on, you got it. 2, 3, and up. Okay, this is where we have that side kick. Catch your breath, hold on to something if you need to. Bring that right leg up, lengthen. Isolating. Focused man or woman. Come on. Don't hold your breath. You got this. Ha. Obliques. Abs. Legs. And a strong mind. A loving mind. Ah, I almost lost it. And relax. Switch. Here we go. Lengthen. Up. And out. Focused. Not always about speed. Sometimes we do increase the tempo, right? But not right now. Focus on that foot and ankle. Everything's working. Come on, you got this. So glad you're here. Share this with a friend. You have my permission. Let's get healthy and strong together. and relax. Okay, woo, we got one more. Come on, let's do it. You're like, no, not the wall sit. Yes, the wall sit. Here we go. Shoulders down and back. And if you don't want to do a wall sit, basic squat, down and up. Shoulders down and back. Pull that belly button in. Really want to get those quads a little bit more. Deeper core and posture right here. We're not holding it very long. Nope. No, we're not. You're like, yes, we are. No, we're not. You got this, right? Okay, when you're ready, right arm. We're going to have some fun. Left arm. Woo, both. Come on. Left arm. Oh, you thought I was going to say right. Right arm and both. Around the world, right. Lengthen. Pull that belly button in. Oh, mine wanted to arch. Left. Both. Here we go. Keep it at 90. Shoulders down and back. Belly button pulled in. Breathe. You got this. Come on, 10 seconds. Less than 10. The hard part is over. The hard part was just getting here, right? Rolling on the bed. You probably are still in your pajamas. You may not have even brushed your teeth yet, and that's okay. Good job. We are done. That concluded our leg sculpt and tone routine. Don't skip the cool down. We're gonna get on the mat. Get some water if you need. We're gonna lay flat on our back. We're gonna pull, and move this out of my way, pull the left knee in with your right hand. My left arm is in a half T position on the floor. So I pull the knee in towards my chest and I cross it over to the right shoulder. I want to thank you guys for the comments and feedback. That really helps us get better with each workout to help you. Deep, slow breath, slowly come out of it. You want to feel this in your outer hip, butt, thigh. Switch knees. So now my right arm is in a half T position. My left arm is gonna grab my right knee, pulling it in towards my chest. Inhale, exhale. Oh, it feels so good. This is called the iron cross stretch. So you'll feel it in the outer hip, butt, thigh. It should not hurt the low back at all. You may even feel it in your chest and the arm that's in a half T position. And relax. Both knees towards your chest. Pull your knees in. Exhale, drop the knees, legs to the left, arms to the right. Release that low back. Just kind of sink into your mat. Ooh. Pull both knees in towards your chest again. Drop your knees to the right, legs to the left. Good job. And we will be putting this workout, a quick, how do you say, a cap of the workout or a review of the workout, if you will, on our YouTube shorts. So make sure to check that out. Sometimes that's easier to share with friends so they kind of have an idea of what we're doing. But obviously the full instructed portion is on here. Bring both knees in towards your chest. Keep your left knee in, pull towards your chest. Right leg out. Now from here, lengthen that leg. Stretch that hamstring. Bring the elbows out. If you need to bend the right leg, that's fine. If that feels better, point the toe, flex. Oh yeah. Point, flex. Woo, baby. Point, flex. Now I'm gonna bring my leg out away from my midline just a little bit. Point, flex. Best you can, try to straighten that leg. Flex. Now I'm gonna cross the midline just a little bit. Point. Getting different muscle spindles and fibers of the hamstring. Flex and relax. Both knees in, deep breath. Exhale, opposite leg, lengthen. Holding it with your hands kind of behind that knee. You can reach for the calf if that feels okay. Elbows out, relax the head. Point, flex. Oh yeah, point, flex. Do you know you burn calories also when you stretch? See, that's why you don't skip the cool down. And it's safer for your body. Okay, out, away from the midline. Point, flex. Feels so good. Straighten that knee. Point, flex. Cross the midline. Point and flex. Good job. Both knees in. You're gonna rock it up. We're gonna turn Opening the hips just a little bit more in that mermaid position. I have my left leg in front, right leg behind me. Lift the hip, drop. Lift, exhale, drop. Okay, stay lifted. Bring that, right arm up. Side bend, drop the hip. See how that feels, lift it up. Drop it down. Lift that right hip up. If you're following along, exhale, drop, and relax, switch. Now this side's a little bit tighter for me, but it's good to show it some TLC nevertheless. Okay, lift it up, exhale down. Up, exhale down. One more, lift that hip up and sink it down, but don't sink the spine, right? Now left arm comes up. Exhale, drop the hip, relax the head. One more, let's do one more. Bring it up, lift the hip, bend over, drop it, relax that head, and relax. Bring it down. One, right here, butterfly, one deep breath, inhale up. Exhale, I lied, one more deep breath. And exhale, great job guys. Thank you for joining. I will be here tomorrow and so will you. Stay motivated, stay blessed, stay hydrated. God bless. See you tomorrow.